All right, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, welcome on in. Welcome on in. We're back for some more One Piece. Last time we watched episodes 453 to 456. Today we're watching episodes 459, 460, and 461. We are skipping 457 and 458 because they are a recap. Oh boy. In the last one, we got some more crew whereabouts. We got a bit of an update, about a half episode update for each crew member and what their current situation is looking like as far as their respective islands go. Overall, I feel like each crew member has some type of duty, I guess, duty that they can, I guess, something that correlates to them on each island, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know if Kuma did that on purpose or if it's just, if it's just happenstance. Like, it just happens to be that way. So I'm glad to see that each crew member can somewhat benefit from the islands that they are on. And I do want to see the outcome of that. If, Nami gets like a new and improved climate attack or some new weapons that she can use on top of it, or if Brooke gets a cult following or something. I have no clue. But each crew member is having an either hilarious time or extremely horrific time on each of their islands. Horrific being, Sanji, of course, and Robin. I feel like Sanji is starting to get a hold of the island that he's on. He's been converted, it seems. And as far as his island goes, it's I feel like he can get something as far as fighting goes off of that island with the was it the Newkama Kempo? Like he could get something out of that. Hey man, that could be a dope fighting style. I mean, it's something that Eva seems to have developed very, very well. So if her followers can give Sanji a few tips and tricks on how to improve his kicks, I'd be down for it. As far as Chopper's island goes, maybe he'll get stronger from fighting the humans there. Working with the animals there, hopefully. We've only really seen birds, but he was also making medicine and stuff, so maybe he could find some new medicinal herbs that he can use that can help out the crew. Robin, I'm not entirely sure. They did reveal that the Revolutionary Army is there, so maybe she can get into that. She could probably find out a bit more about Revolutionary Army peoples, how their whole thing works, because we've only really heard them by name and a few people that know of them, really. And we know Luffy's father Dragon is the leader of them all, but if we could get a bit more in-depth info about them, that'd be dope to see. Nami's island, as I said, with the whole weather island thing, if she could get a better hand in weather science, it seems as though that's what they're going for. I'd really like to see that, if she could sort of manipulate weather and that sort of with the climate attack and all that stuff. That'd be pretty dope. Zoro's island, I'm not entirely sure. He's very injured, to say the least, so I feel like he needs to do more recovery than training at the moment. But it is Zoro. He doesn't care about recovery. All he wants to do is train. Brooke's island seems more so of he's gonna help out the people there. I think he's not an asshole, obviously. He's gonna help them out in some way. He wants to get over the whole panties thing. Like, just keep going back to the panties. Dude needs to focus. Usopp's island, that's the curveball. I'm not entirely sure what they've been treating it mostly like a gag and everything, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but hopefully they can get something good out of that one. And Frankie's island, of course, Vegapunk is on there, or at least Vegapunk's laboratory. We don't know if Vegapunk is actually on that island. And with all the technological advances that he's been making as far as devil fruits go, and the cyborgs and everything, if he could get something out of that, that'd be really cool to see. But yeah, that's basically all that we've gone over for those past 4 episodes, and now we're heading into episode 459. This is actually when the new opening starts. What I'm going to start doing with the openings, I'm going to start grouping them in like 2 or 3s or maybe even 4s, I don't know, because I want to do like a few at a time. I don't want to keep going back to just for one opening. Probably like wait until I can watch 2 or 3 of them until I do a new opening reaction. So I'll probably group together the last one, this one, and then the next one once I can watch all of those without any spoilers. We'll get a new opening reaction for that. But we are here for episode 459. Without any further ado, let's get into it. If you'd like to watch full reaction, links are always in the description, Google Drive, BitChute. But without any further ado, let's go. It hurts so much. What is... What? My brain hurts. Okay, wait. Alright. Garp. Okay, let's start from the top here. Let's start from the top. I don't understand. Garp is the grandfather of Luffy and Ace, correct? Thank you, camera. Grandfather of Luffy and Ace. Dragon, supposed father of Luffy and Ace. But that wasn't that wasn't explicitly stated, was it? That's technically an assumption because Luffy said Ace is his brother. Garp only says Dragon is Luffy's father. He doesn't say yours and Ace's father. But I assumed Dragon was Luffy and Ace's father because Ace is Luffy's brother. So the only way this family tree works in my brain is that Luffy and Ace aren't actually blood brothers. Because even if they are, it doesn't make sense if Ace's mother gave birth to him and then died. Because I know for a fact Ace is older than Luffy. So if she died after giving birth to Ace, how would she give birth to Luffy? That wouldn't make sense. Oh my god, I'm actually shaking. My god. What the? Okay, so that means Ace and Luffy aren't blood related. Wait, what was the name of his mother again? Ace, let me see. It was, they said right here. They said Portgas D. So he took his mother's last name. Portgas D. Rogue. So Ace is the son of Portgas D. Rogue and Goldie Roger. So wait, who is Garp related to then? Is he not the grandfather of Ace? Because it's Monkey D. Garp, Monkey D. Dragon, Monkey D. Luffy. I assume they were related because of the middle name D, but that doesn't matter? What is this family tree? Okay, the way it's working in my brain right now. Goldie Roger, Portgas D. Rogue. Parents of Portgas D. Ace. Monkey D. Garp, grandfather of Monkey D. Luffy. Monkey D. Dragon, father of Monkey D. Luffy. I don't think there's any relation there for some reason, but why do they all have the middle name D? Do they have some common ancestor who spawned that middle name? Okay, maybe they're not. Maybe Garp's. There's another. I don't know. Oh my god, we need some ancestry.com type because we need to go back. We need to go way before Monkey D. Garp and understand this whole family line. Okay, beyond understanding the family tree, this guy is his son. Now, we can't say only son because we don't know. Well, okay, wait, let me go back to when he was speaking to Garp right here. Where was he speaking to Garp? The flash? Yeah, here. He's talking about how a newborn child bears no sin, which is true. Newborn child bears no sin. Okay. Did he say anything about take care of my child? Okay, he's telling Garp to take care of his child. Okay, so is he like the adoptive? I guess he adopted Ace. Okay, so Luffy and Ace are adopted brothers then. Which, on a side note, honestly, blood doesn't really mean as much, you know, and if you're like really close to someone, like, you know, you still treat them like family. I mean, I'm not judging their brotherhood based on the fact that they're blood related or not. They could still be very close brothers like that, so that still could make sense that they consider each other brothers. But the fact, I mean, as far as family ties go, or just considering someone family, blood doesn't matter. But in the grand scheme of things and how someone can carry on someone's legacy, the fact that Ace is blood related to the Pirate King makes this moment so much more powerful. Because if you look at the parallels, Jesus, they're being executed. No wonder this shit means so much. He's the son of the Pirate King. Now, we don't know if he's the only son, if he's the only child. But seeing as how he entrusted Garp to take care of Ace like that, I'm assuming he's the only child. Otherwise, he would say take care of it. Or we don't know if there's another child there. Oh my God. I need to stop assuming shit. Or maybe I should keep assuming shit because this shit hits so much harder when you do. I gotta throw away my notes now. This whole notebook means nothing. How much info was a lie? How much info was just misled to me? Oh God. Yo, we're watching the next episode, bro. We are watching the next episode. Let's get it. Marineford is starting so heavy. So we're back here the next day, and you know, to take a little bit of a break, you know, let things process after the last episode. You know, the year-long journey that I've been through with One Piece, however fun it may have been, there's always been this one person that's been held to such a high regard, almost like an urban legend, a god, if you will. This man, Gol D. Roger, the Pirate King. Since episode 1, that's basically the first name that you hear with that original opening 1. The Pirate King Gol D. Roger and his execution, and what he said to all the people to spawn this great pirate era. The Search of the One Piece. Last episode, we find out this whole entire time we had been looking upon his son, Portgas D. Ace. And now he's on the chopping block, following the footsteps of his father. Oh boy, it's a bit to take in, you know what I mean? It's like you go through this whole entire journey not really expecting a bomb like that to hit you as hard as you think. It's not something that I thought about. But the biggest impact is the fact that I had made the assumption of Ace's father being the same as Luffy's, because it was never explicitly stated that Luffy and Ace weren't blood related, or that when Garp was talking about who Luffy's father was, he never explicitly stated that it was Ace as well. It's just an assumption you would make based on the fact that Luffy and Ace were quote-unquote brothers. But all that aside, I'm sure that's why everybody probably was shocked at this point. You don't really see it coming, but you know what? We're back here. Episode 460. We're entering the 460s here of this Marineford is already in blast. I needed to take a whole day after just the first episode here into Marineford. You got to be kidding me. I'm not ready for this arc, bro. Oh, so dope. They said, well, if you can't go through it, you gotta go under it, bro. So Whitebeard has entered the battle alongside 43 allies. 43. He brought in his entire squad. He messaged in the group chat, was like, yo, we down to do this today? Nobody faked out, bro. Nobody faked out. They all said, we are coming through. Let's go. Oh my god. Why is it shiny like that? They said something here. How did they do it? They coated their entire fleet and came here along the bottom of the sea. So coding, it was the we heard that. What was it? It was the thing. It's the thing that Rayleigh was doing, right? the thing that Rayleigh does, the ship coders. Oh my god, if we can pull shit like that with the Sunny, we need to get that ship coded, bro. We need to get that ship coded. We can travel along under the sea, bro. Partying with the Little Mermaid out here, bro, under the sea. Oh, that is beautiful, man. That is beautiful. Oh, this next episode is about to be lit. We're going right into it, bro. We are going right into it. Let's go. My son. Oh, bro. Bro. I don't know if I'm ready for this fight. I don't know if I'm ready for this fight, bro. Oh my god. The reveals. Just the way they're piecing everything together. This is like a whole other arc in its own. The Ace arc. Like, not just this part, but just everything that he's gone through. If you piece everything together, you could make like an entirely different show based off of that. Just a whole spin-off of Ace's adventures and his whole storyline. Like, god. Everything from when he, even before he was born, how he was born. Like, that alone could have been a gripping story. Holy shit. Just to think, all of that is just, it's not even a side story. It's just like a piece of the puzzle. That's literally what it is. It's a piece of the puzzle. Shit. Yo, this whole execution is far more important than I thought it was gonna be. Like, what Ace's death could mean for the entire world, that just speaks volumes. Because it's not just that, it's the king of the pirates. It's the person that struck fear into everyone's hearts, the top dog, the cream of the crop, you know, the big boy. And this is his son right here getting ready to throw shit down. I'm not ready. That's the brutal fact of it. I am not ready. But we're still gonna keep watching. Are we not? But that wraps it up for this video, ladies and gentlemen. It's 459, 460, and 461. Next time we'll be watching episodes 462, 463, and 464. But we're ending it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed these episodes just as much as I did. And again, I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.